Hi, folks. Well, we all know what took place, that tragedy in Arizona this past weekend. But to compound the tragedy, the news media had to inject itself and get right out in front and start assigning responsibility and blame. Not on the perpetrator who committed the act, but they blamed it on conservatives, the political right, Tea Party, Sarah Palin, and the gun. Not the person who pulled the trigger. Even though it's been shown and demonstrated that this person had left-wing causes and ideology in his background, that did not matter to the news media in these here United States of America. Right away, they're so quick to say that the political situation and rhetoric in this country is incendiary because of the dialogue, the verbiage coming out of conservative talk radio, the Tea Party, and Sarah Palin. They're using this as an excuse to eliminate, if not marginalize, those groups I just mentioned. When President Bush was in office, there was a movie about assassinating President Bush. No problem. That was artistic license. There was a book on how to assassinate President Bush. No problem. Literary license. Halloween 2008. There was an effigy, a realistic effigy of Sarah Palin hanging from a rope with a noose around her neck in a house in California. You have a problem with that, they said? It's just a Halloween decoration. Get over yourselves. No problem. The murderous terrorist thug bomb in Fort Hood murdered 13 people, and immediately the news media ran in front of the story and warned Americans, you better not blame Muslims or Arabs or people from the Middle East for this. It was just the action of one lone person. And they were right. You can't blame a whole group of people for the action of one lone person. He was solely responsible for his actions. But it's funny. When this person committed this murderous acts this past weekend in Arizona, there was no such consistency on the part of the news media. They immediately attempted and started assigning blame to their political adversaries. That's what that was about, because they wanted to get rid of the Tea Party, get rid of Sarah Palin, get rid of conservative talk radio, and have them discredited. That was what they're attempting to do in this situation. No consistency among these morons. That's why we are very grateful we have alternative methods of getting our news. The internet, conservative talk radio. Because when you pick up a news magazine, when you pick up a newspaper, when you turn on the evening news, all you get is extreme, biased, left-wing rhetoric. So now you were saying, well, you get that at conservative talk radio. You're right. But you know something? But it's on the conservative side. But they come out and tell you they're conservative. They come out and tell you their party affiliation. They do not try to masquerade these radio talk shows as being neutral and in the middle of the road and providing you just what antiseptic facts. As the news media and as newspapers try to masquerade themselves as being in the middle of the road, being neutral. However, their behavior, their choice of words, their print betrays their masquerade. Now listen, folks. The next target after guns and conservative talk radio and Sarah Palin is this, the internet. In 1440, in Europe, I think it was in Germany, a person by the name of Johann Gutenberg invented the printing press. And that upset the monarchy and the church. And the reason why they were upset, because prior to the invention of the printing press, books were very expensive that only the monarchy and the church could afford, because books were transcribed by hand. They weren't reproduced mechanically. So each book had to be reproduced by hand, thus increasing the price, meaning the average person, the middle class, the peasants, had no access to knowledge and information in printed material. The invention of the printing press meant that information and knowledge would be given to the common person, and that was a threat to the monarchy and the church. Hello, Internet. This is a threat to freedom-loving, thinking people, and that's why the news media and the leftists in this country will now have this next in their sights. We must protect the kids. Let's continue posting videos and blogs, etc., exposing the leftists, the news media, for their subterfuge. All right, folks. We'll see you. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless the nation you happen to be in. See ya.